終わしてしまおうかなと思いまして、今からちょっとやっちゃいますね。一応あれだ、スプレッドシート見て、あのね、4サックまでで500、QB はランパス合わせて、5までってことだね。よし、じゃあ、行きますか。なんかちょっとイベントがよくわかんなかったんですけど、まあ、とりあえず、ちょっと行ってみましょうか。もうね、だいぶ疲労してる状態での試合なんですけど、まあ、ちょっとね、最近 CPU 戦したばっかなんで、この感覚を忘れないうちに、もうやった方がいいかなっていうとこですかね。ちょっとあれが出てこないな。あれチャットが出てこないね。ダメだ、いっか。まあ、ちょっと、チャットが出てこない。あれなんでだろう、このチャットが分かるときと分かんないときなんですよね、これ。まあ、とりあえず、まあ、ちょっとスピデルで MVP 取れればいいんですけどね、月間。ちょっとギリギリまで稼いで、ってとこですかね。まあ結局 CPU 戦が絡んじゃうと、やっぱ QB でどっか CPU 戦入ってて、やっぱ QB でギリギリまで稼がないと厳しそうな、なんかグルーデンが悔しそうな感じ。なんか悔しそうなシーンが多いんだけど大丈夫かな。演技が。ペッパース。
It's the Detroit Lions taking on the Chicago Bears.
いやー、ちょっとうまく怪我しないで乗り切りたいですね。あとはまあキャンベルとかクラウニーは早めに休ませてもいいかもな。こういう風になってるわけか。なるほど。インザハントがいるとか熾烈だな。もうイランが気合入ってるな。まあ一回タッチダウン取ったらもう休ましたいところですね。あとはタッチダウンはもうスピデルに取らせるとか。でもまあとりあえずロジャースかな。ロジャースの調子も上げたいんで。
And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. And a look here at their go-to guy under center.
And the numbers were not pretty. I mean, they don't look right. When you throw 2 interceptions, no touchdown passes, there's no way to really make that work. But I thought there were a lot of positives in watching his game tape. I think he's close to putting out a good performance. Let's see if he can flip those numbers around in this game. And of course, rally his team to a win.
ボンビーさんのプレーを継承してるならば、あれなのかもしれないな。ランでゴリゴリ来んのかな。 惜しいな今の。惜しい。超取れそうだったのに。どうしようかな。
Through the full century of the NFL, I know you probably have a lot of fond memories of Thanksgiving Day football yourself.
I certainly do, and I don't have the turkey bowl tradition. You know, the families that go out and play and then come in and sit down to their feast and watch football. I remember reading about, the Lions jumping on the pack.
And I think the ball's out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover.
やっぱ疲労してるからか、なんか微妙に進まるな。しかももう
14 carries, 62 yards and a touchdown.
And even though it's a short week, running backs love when they're
疲労プラス10とかなってたもんな。みんな真っ黄色いか。なるほど。
5 yards remain on second down.
まあとりあえずこれでいきましょう。
Back to throw.
よっしゃ。ワンサック。
And now third down. Looking to throw. Sampson out to his left.
よっしゃよっしゃ。キャンベル0.5サックか。
He's the one to get him this time, and back-to-back sacks brings up fourth down. Here comes the Bears punter now. As the first drive of the game stalls out, he's on to punt. It's taken to the 26.
ダメか。
They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and the Lions will take over. So now we'll get a look at the other offensive unit as they come out for their first possession. They'll be led out by their highly decorated quarterback, Aaron Rodgers.
And he ought to have a lot of pep in his step after last week's performance because he did exactly as you want him to play if you're a coach. 3 touchdown passes, 0 interceptions, which usually means you're making a lot of right decisions out there.
And got him to win.
もうみんなやばいね。さすがに。そりゃそうかってとこですかね。
They've got good starting field position as they come up here first and 10 at their 35-yard line.
Oh.
These are his numbers from last week's contest. And Charles, how do you think he ran the football?
I thought he definitely had his moments. I did think that they could have utilized him a little bit better, and I'm definitely going to keep an eye on him to see how they're going to use him this week.
どうしようかな。とりあえずは CPU なんでこれかな。
The last run good for 2. Here's second and 8.
とりあえずは。
To throw, it's Rodgers. Wide open, Amari Cooper. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Throwing on first down is Rodgers. Again, it's Cooper as he makes the catch. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's first and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now it's Rodgers. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Another 13 yards there twice in a row, and they're on the move. Another first down as well.
どうしようかな。ダメか。
Quick throw here, that's complete. Jonah Jackson, former third-round pick, the guilty party.
ジャクソンね。これはブリッツかこれ。さすがに。まあいや一応。おお取った。あ、危なかった。とりあえずは。
I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it, they love it, because now everyone gets locked in. Your confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there. And by the way, they're looking at the sidelines thinking to themselves and expressing, let's keep throwing it. We're doing pretty well.
So not quite a first and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. From the gun, it's Rodgers. It's complete. Touchdown. A great effort there. His second touchdown.
よしよしよし。とりあえず。まあこれで。あとはもう下げよう。これで OK かな。うん。危ねえ。
Elliott good on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. So that drives 7 plays in length, and the end result, a Detroit touchdown.
ここからスピデルで5回タッチダウン取れるかな。
After the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. No run back here for Raymond. This will be a touchback. Chicago works their way back onto the field here for their second drive of the game. And they, almost to a man, told us how excited they are to be playing in this traditional Thanksgiving game. But we have to remember, this is a team that lost on Sunday. Now they get a very quick turnaround to play again. How difficult is that to do?
It's difficult under any normal circumstance when you're coming off of a loss and you have a quick turnaround. The first thing is to put the loss behind you and move forward. But when you're playing on Thanksgiving Day, everyone's watching you. It's an added bonus, though, because now you put the loss behind you. Get that taste out of your mouth, because the taste you want is victory, turkey, and pumpkin pie.
On first down, Sampson. That's complete right side to Komet. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. Here comes the blitz as they look to throw. They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down. Back to throw. Sampson. Go here. He lost the football. And this is scooped up by the Lions. Into the end zone. A scoop and score on the fumble return for the Detroit touchdown. Second time he's lost a fumble. This one hurts more. It's returned for 6.
He's been under a lot of duress, hasn't he? Pressured, hurried, harassed the whole game.
Well, the offensive line not giving him a lot of help.
Not a lot of help, but the bottom line, he's got to take care of the football.
Stats 的にはどうなんだ。やっぱオーダフェ早いな。確かに。ヤード68ヤード。ラッシングはまだ大丈夫でしょう。で、レシービング。ディフェンシブ。サック2かも。3になったらもうちょっとオーダーフェ 他に移動だな。逆に移動しない。
No run back here for Raymond. This will be a touchback. Another drive coming up for this Chicago offense. They are currently mired in a losing streak. Now they get the short week for the Thursday night game. Do you see that as a potential positive, or is this just more in what has been really a string of bad luck for them?
Well, to me, it comes down to leadership, and leadership's got to spin it into a positive and make it an advantage for them. Yes, we're in a losing streak. Yes, no one thinks we can win. But we have the resources we need right here in this room. Let's go ahead and play better. Let's hang together and shock the world a little bit. Put it all together, they've got a chance of coming out with a W.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Blitz forthcoming as he'll look to throw. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. It'll be a loss of only a couple on the sack, but now it'll bring up 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd, under pressure, they got him again. To get him, and that is sack number 6.
ちょっとあれだな、変えないとな。どうしよう。あ、あれか、普通にこれを変えればいいのか。
Here comes the Bears punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. So possession goes over here on the punt, and that will come the offense as they take over. Back onto the field come the Lions for their 2nd overall drive. As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one, but now playing here on Thursday night. Do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum?
Well, ordinarily, I'd say it hurts the momentum because now you get that short week. But when a team's playing as well as they are, it actually allows them to down focus and only worry about themselves and less about their opponent. So when you're playing well, you just worry about the things you're doing well. And let the opponent deal with that.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And he comes back with one complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. This, the 2nd meeting of these two teams. You might recall they met back in week 5. And it was the Lions who got the road victory in that one, so they'll be looking to claim the season series now here at home in Detroit.
どうだろうな、なんか満足くさいんだよな、さっきからやってくるのが。
Back to throw again. And he will find his man on the end route, complete. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 21.
いけるかな、これ。危ねえ、今の。あれはやばいだろう。やばいのやつだね。危ねえな、今の。よく取ってるよ、普通に。
I have to say they're feeling like they are in rhythm right now. Things are in sync, aren't they? Team's winning, got a nice little margin on the scoreboard, completing some passes, and they just completed another one for a 1st down there to the tight end.
The quick slant caught. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
こうか普通に。 三角。
Again, he'll drop to throw.
よ
Looking
し。
for Hawkinson, and he's got him. Touchdown, Detroit. T.J. Hawkinson with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Lions add on to their lead. Elliott good with a PAT, and it's now 21-0. So that drive goes 8 plays, and it's capped off by a touchdown for the Lions. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. No run back here for Raymond. This will be a touchback. There he is, the man taking the snaps under center, heading out for the next possession. And boy, Charles, they have to find a way to just get him some time to breathe back there. He's been pressured throughout this game.
And I'll bet in his mind he's thinking the focus.
これで一応スタッツでディフェンスで気をつけなきゃいけないのはサックなんで、サックが大丈夫かな。 3.0 が1人だから、まあオーダーフェがもしサックしちゃったらもう外さなきゃいけないですけど、一回マックナイトでいこう。
5 full sacks against him. Throwing on first down, Sampson. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
98番ってクラウニーか。あ、大丈夫か。
Thinking of this Thanksgiving Day game, Charles, for years we've heard the talk. Why don't we open up these Thanksgiving Day games instead of just being Detroit and Dallas every year, give other teams a shot to host? I know you're kind of like me, a bit of a traditionalist, but what do you have to say to that, CD?
I think it's a great argument, and the league could support it quite well, where you could move games to different spots and still be very successful on Thanksgiving Day. But you're exactly right. I am a traditionalist. I really don't want Detroit and Dallas to give up those slots. I like the fact that we watch them each and every year. But what I really like is that the league added a third game in 2006. And usually it's division rivals, but that's the third one of the day, and it caps off a great day of football.
On 1st and 10. Steps away. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there. It's 2nd down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
And under the Lions'
誰だ。
pressure,
あ
he's
あ、俺、
brought
ポーサ
down.
ック。タン。
Growing theme in this first half. This
それは
is
もう
second
俺
and
は
one.
出しちゃダ
Lions
メ
will
で
use
す
the
ね。
first of their timeouts.
ついに4回サックしちゃった。早いな、もう4回サックか。ちょっとやりすぎちゃったかな、最初に。もったいない。ってことでオーダーフェを、外さないといけないかな。ペナルティもらったら困るからな。バーンズ。バーンズにして、まあマクナイトでいいかな。ここは。で、オーダーフェ。 99番だよな、オダフェ。オダフェが入ってない感じにしないといけないから。で、DT。ジャスティス・クラウンにマクナイト。で、サブ LB に、ローガン。サブ CB。あ、そうだ。MLB が、まあ、こんな感じにしとけばいいか。こうすれば完璧だよな。まあちょっとキャンベルになってるけど。惜しいな。惜しかった。
When you run in the slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. He's going to try and take off with it. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back into 42. A loss of a yard, and it brings up fourth. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. This is taken at the 15. Call that a punt of 38 yards officially, and possession will switch hands first and 10. The Lions now taking over late in this first half, and with a little under a minute to go, still time to try to put a drive together to add to their lead should they so choose.
まあ一発決めれたらそれでいいかな。
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he's going to get this one
危ねえな今の。
40-yard line.
マジで危ないやつ。いや、ギリギリ助かってますね。ああ、嘘。あんな球失敗するんだよ。ちょっと。そうだねよって感じだったな今。
Open man, he's got him, the tight end Hawkinson. The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action.
いいラムだしな、ちょうどいいんじゃない。
They'll look to throw again. Looking left side, and it's complete. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. So we're at halftime here in the annual Thanksgiving game in Detroit. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
いやー、スピール5回いけないかな。ラッシングヤードが2か。
Coming up this weekend. Plenty to look forward to in that early window. One being a noontime start up in Green Bay. A big one for the Packers as they'll square off against the LA Chargers. Then later, they'll let the humidity die down just a bit in Jacksonville. A late start, where it'll be the Jaguars taking on the Tennessee Titans. And lastly, we'll all be tuned in on Monday night for what should be a great one between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Denver Broncos. Meanwhile, our game has been a boat race, very one-sided to this point. And for the call of the second half, let's get it back to our commentating team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Lions in the lead, and they're going to get the football first as well as the second half is underway. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
ちょっとランも入れますかね。
So here are the Lions to take over. They're on a 3-game winning streak and right now looking good in this one as well.
あれ、シグレタリーになってる。
The third quarter starts with a run by Singletary. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. Now after the running play, we've got a man down on the field. While the trainers take a look, we'll step aside.
いやいやいや、どういうこと？ああ、怪我したのか。なるほど。
Second down at 5.
まあこうかな。
Now back to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. So, Charles, you talk about this head coach, and let's face it, this season certainly has not gone the way many had expected or at least hoped. And I know we saw some of that frustration boil over at his weekly press conference earlier this week.
Yeah, we certainly did, didn't we? Because, let's face it, he's heard the whispers, and they're growing louder that he shouldn't be around next year. He essentially stormed out of that meeting we just referenced with the reporters. How did he end it? We're done here. Well, that's a function of losing and all the pressure that's on it. You hear about pressure creating diamonds? In this case, it's bursting the pipes of the coach.
Steeler cross.
Second and 3.
いやいやいやいや、ひどい投げだな今の。
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well. And that was
さすが大親低いだけあるな。こんなひどい投げになっちゃうのか。
They're going to look to throw.
ダメだった。
The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up fourth down.
Excuse my snarkiness here. Isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on third down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way. Yeah, they completed it all right and lost yardage.
So a change of possession here on the punt, and the Bears take over. Here comes the field general leading his offense back out there for the next possession. He's been pretty good when he's had time. The issue is, as we see here, a lot of times he hasn't had the time.
And a lot of that in getting past it is attitude. How's he projecting? Is he showing that the other team is getting to him? Is he showing his guys up front that he's upset, that he's angry, or is he still encouraging? Because those guys, they've got to find a way to pick it up, and it always happens a little bit better if they feel like their quarterback's on their side.
So far, 5 sacks against it. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Running with Montgomery from the pistol. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. And Charles, for this defense, they're a confident bunch. Some may say maybe too confident at times. How do you think that they approach a game like this when they're taking on a team that's lost 4 straight?
Well, if they're anything like their head coach, they're relying on that confidence. You and I both were sort of surprised at his weekly press conference when he was asked about this being a trap game, and he's almost boasting that he didn't see anything to worry about. That surprised both of us in a big way, because we know that could be a dangerous tactic, because I can guarantee you, the guys on the other side, they heard that, and they're looking for anything to galvanize them.
On first down, Sampson. This one swung out to Montgomery. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45.
That turned into a very well orchestrated play right there. Going to work his way out of the backfield to the right. And after he looked it in, he found plenty of space to roam and picked up big yardage.
Throwing on first down. Sampson.
なかなか厳しいね。
3 yards remain for second down. He's going to try and do this himself. And for a second straight play, the Lion defense drops him behind the line of scrimmage. He lost 4 there, and it's third down. Back to throw. Sampson, and that will be incomplete.
You tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
Now Justin Tucker. He has hit from 61 in his career, so he has the leg for this. This will be spotted just shy of midfield. A 59-yard attempt. That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short. No good, and this score will stay right where it is. Well, I was watching him in warm-ups, and he hit a 62-yarder that hit the crossbar and went over this one a little bit inside of that, but not enough leg.
And the difference is what?
Well, your live conditions.
Live conditions, game conditions are a whole lot different than practice, where you just pop it up there, no rush, no pressure. I think maybe that takes a couple of yards away from you when you have to do it when it's real.
これ、スタッツ的にはどうなってんだ今。トータルオフェンス197ヤードだから、まだいける。で、スピーデル、サンプソン、ラッシング、ペッパーズ、レシービングニューハウス、まだ大丈夫。だね。で、オイはもういけないと。
On the tackle, Panay Sewell.
いや、何でいこうかな。
So after the missed long field goal attempt, this offense set up nicely at the 44-yard line.
これっぽいな、ゾンブリッツっぽいけど。
Looking to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. A gain of 6 there on first.
やっぱそうか。あとはちょっとこれ賭けかな。これでちょっと狙ってみよう。
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw.
ああ、来たんだ。
Incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Here's Rodgers.
ああ、ダメだ。やべえ。ロジャースがインターセプトしかも。ああ。やっちゃったな。
So this is something we didn't see at all from this offense in the victory last week. That's a turnover. They didn't have any, but giving the ball away here in the opening quarter.
I love the surprise in your voice because it's exactly what you stated. Didn't see it last week, but it was a key to their win. And it'll be a key to this game as well, protecting the football. Didn't get it.
Can't find anywhere to go with it.
Justice.
It'll be a loss of 10. And it'll bring up second. Operating from the gun. Sampson. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Sampson. Had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. Here comes the Bears punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw.
ああ、やべやべ、またやっちゃった。ああ。やらかしてるな。
his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, you often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule. So they'll wind up losing 5 yards on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd down. Back to throw. Sampson. They're going to drop him well shy of the 1st as he can only make it to the 11. Only able to get back a yard for his efforts, and that leads us to 4th down. So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today. Tucker's kick is good. And the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18.
いやー、CPU 戦だけど微妙な戦いになってますね。本当に。あとツーワンタッチダウンしかしてないんだよな。そう。
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. They'll look to throw here. Got an open man, it's Foster. Touchdown, Detroit. A big play there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Lions are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this 4th quarter advantage.
あと3タッチダウン遠いな。
The extra point, and they open the lead up now to 25. That drive started on their own 25. 2 plays, 75 yards later, into the end zone. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. No run back here for Raymond. This will be a touchback. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they...
ちょっと見よう。スタッツ的には、トータルオフェンス278、で、196、まだいけるね。で、ペッパーズでしょ。で、レシービングイーラム。まあ、ここら辺の人は大丈夫そう。んで、ジャスティスが3か。
Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. Just too much to handle on the other side in this one. On 1st and 10. Sampson throwing the out route incomplete. It's Robinson, and he'll be out of bounds right at the 40.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there, it's going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
Now here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. And you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. On first down, Sampson. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Komet. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line.
Well, this game is certainly pretty well over. They can go ahead and mark it in the win column. But as a defense, they don't want to get so soft now that everybody just throws the ball all over the place against them, gets big yardage, and puts points on the board. They have pride, too, on that side of the ball.
A throw over the middle, taken in. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
And he's eaten up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They'll keep pounding here with Montgomery. And they'll get to him just inside the 15, even after that strong run we witnessed. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. And they're going option play on 3rd down. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Escaping, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. John Harbaugh not afraid to go for it this time. Doesn't work out. And the Lions will take over. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. We find ourselves here in the midst of a one-sided affair. A lot of fill time down the stretch, Mr. Davis.
So we could talk about food because that is something that you and I we enjoy our time at the table. So maybe the best steakhouses in the city, but in all seriousness, the performances that we've seen this year, we've seen a bunch of great ones, and it's going to be hard to parse who's going to win the MVP.
Yeah, it really is.
It's going to be a runner. Is it going to be a thrower? Can a defender finally win it this season? Those are the things that we could probably discuss.
And collectively, this is about as dominant of a performance as you could have hoped for on both sides of the football.
Might have to put it number 1 for what we've seen this season.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. 7 yards the pick up there. Still throwing the football here, even with the big lead.
Yeah, I know you and I came up in a different era. We think about sportsmanship and all that. Other people think about fantasy points and getting their numbers. That's all they care about right now.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40.
最近決まんないな、足。
Well, as a lineman, they are trained. You've got to stay close to home. If you're more than a yard downfield, they're going to toss that flag, and they did there.
まあ一発ぐらいはこれ決まるでしょう、ホッケンさんにね。
Back to throw. Out to the left there and complete to the tight end, Hawkinson. 5th catch of the game for him there.
Yeah, and the tight end position is now becoming a volume pass catcher. It used to be occasional, right? Safety valve. Throw one to him every so often, but mainly they want him out there to block. Nowadays, an integral part of the passing game, and they create such great mismatches that they often become the leading receiver.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Open man here is Foster.
ポスターやばいかな。まだいけるか。
Just a yard or two shy of the 10. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Flush to his right.
いけいけ。ああ、惜しいな。
He's starting to fall into the category of not fair because when he's on target throwing the ball, he's dangerous. But when you add in his ability to make plays with his feet,
スピードいけそうだったけど。
Exactly. They've had trouble stopping him in the secondary. This time they've got the great coverage. Oh, he can run too. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Elliott now to have the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Offense?
So that one will be accepted. Certainly no gimme here on the PAT. They're backed up now to a 42-yard extra point try. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. A drive that time of 6 plays.
なかなか CPU 戦も難しいですね。本当に。
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. They'll run back here for Raymond. This will be a touchback.
いやー、ちょっとスタットチェック最後の
And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one, though. Probably not.
まだスピデルはいけると思うんだよな。多分365でしょう。でもトータルでは大丈夫な。トータルですか、スピーデル自体は大丈夫なはずだから。いやー、でも MVP はちょっと厳しそうですね、スピーデル。一応ホスターが超えて、ニューハウス。で、サック4回。まだいけるな。ってことは一応ニューハウスにした方がいいな。もうホスター100超えてるんで、ここら辺の選手が育ってくれるとありがたいですけどね。
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game is played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this fourth. And pressure too strong. Down he goes.
Just this
8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down.
変えないとな。マクナイトに変えて、結構忙しいなこれ。タイムか。
So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score. To throw on 2nd down. Pressure coming, and they got him once again. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ball game.
さすがにこれはあれでいいかな。
So it's 3rd and long, and defensively not a real surprise there in the dive. From the gun, Sampson. Had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. Here comes the Bears punter now. as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. 35 yards that time on the punt. And the Lions will have excellent field position here as they take over 1st and 10. Detroit's offense ready to take over. And this crowd has certainly liked what they've seen. Their guys fully expected to win this one coming in, and they have not disappointed as they've got the big lead here in the 4th. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Roquan Smith able to get him for a loss of about 3. Chalk that up as their first sack in this game, and they tallied 4 a week ago.
And probably not as much exultation in that sack as what took us so long. Because when you get 4 the previous week, you're counting on continuing that momentum. They didn't get that done in the first half of the game. Let's see now if they start to bring even more exotic pressure towards the quarterback.
And they're going to speed things up here. He'll drop to throw. He's got his man, T.J. Hockenson. And with just over 40 seconds now remaining, he gets up and spikes it. 2nd and 10.
いや、これ、で、もうなんか、マンツーしかしてなさそうな気がするんだよな。
That one looks like he'll throw here. Over the middle, Amari Cooper, it's complete. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 15-yard line. Another 13 yards there twice in a row, and they're on the move. Another 1st down as well.
いやー、いけるかな。
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. This throw incomplete, nearly picked off. And with his pedigree, he doesn't drop many of those. But 3rd down coming up. He's lucky to be getting that one back.
After what they've done with him all day long, with all the targets trying to go after him, he's obviously gotten smart, and his pride has kicked in. Made a terrific play.
And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown. And the blowout continues. A nice throw there by the 2nd-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie. Because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a 2nd and sometimes 3rd progression. That was a nice play.
No run back here for Raymond. This will be a touchback.
バンチ。スタッツ的には、トータル408だけど、まあ、ロジャースも使ってるんで、大丈夫でしょう。で、スピーデル317、TD3 回。で、レシービングはイーラム。まあいいとこですかね。みんなタッチダウン、まんべんなく取ってるとか。で、サックは、まあ、ジャスティス、マクナイト。
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
終わりだね。よし。そうか。まあ。
The defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week, we'll just keep winning.
ちょっとあんまりいい感じにはできませんでしたね。いやー、もったいないな。まあ。
So for Detroit, it's an important win for their playoff hopes as they move to 8-4, and they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for the Bears, this season is beyond salvage now as they fall to 2-10.
66だとブレるな、パスがまだ。
As they return to action in 2 weeks' time. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA
TD3 回
Sports.
のラッシングが1回だもんね。ラッシング1回 TD してるから。まあ、こんなとこかな。ニューハウスもちょっと届かないでしょ。で、イーラム、ホッケンソン56で TD1 回。いやー、なかなか、ホッケンソン取らせるつもりが、できなかったって感じですね。一応16入ってる。まあいいとこですね。いやー、なかなか QB5 タッチダウンができてないな。ショートウィーク、はい。どうでしょう。シェーバー。オッケー。経験値1000入った。いいっすね。で、コールドオポネント、これも大丈夫なはずだよな。見て。Season has to lose better than us? おー、大丈夫か。エブルウィン。びっくりした。よかったよかった。まあね、2回ほどインターセプト食らっちゃいましたけどね。いや、まあいいでしょう。スムーストーカー、リリースコストトレーディングアップ、リガリングザドラフト、2% トレードバリューインクリスフォーユーザープレイヤー。まあこっちだよね。まあこれ果たしてやる必要があるのかわかんないですけど、まあ、とりあえず。いやー、CPU 戦、あんまり大きく勝てないですね、本当に。育成か。あ、戻っちゃった。アップグレードしてるかな。まあでも2000上がってるからな。多分何人かはアップグレードしてるはず。ああ、出てこないんだ、ここでは。まあちょっとモラルを見たいですね。ただちょっとロジャース、あんまいい活躍してないから、56か。で、スピーデルも上がってる。さすがに上がってるか、スピーデルは。で、あれだよな。お、71、すごい。あんまりペッパーズ何もしてなかったけど、大江が50まで回復した。これは大きいな。これは大きい。で、マクナイトが55まで来た。だいぶモラルが、まあモラルが上がったって意味では良かったかもしれないですね。まんべんなくみんな活躍したんで。お、ジャスティスも55まで上がりましたね。いい じゃないですかね。確かに。クロスウェル60。おー、結構まあ、悪くなさそう。で、バイウィークだし。うん。まあ、怪我人も一人も出なかったっていうのも大きいですね。この前、ジョセフが大怪我しちゃったんですよね。うん。これが、怪我人が出てないっていうのは、ちょっと大きいな。しかも。まあね、ちょっと、うまく選手を育てられたかっていうと疑問ですけども、まあ、他の点では良かったですかね。これあれだな、フィールドジェネラルだな、そろそろ。ひでえ。これねえよ。プレイアクションしか上がってねえって、ひどいな、これ。マジかよ。これはひどいな。ちょっとひどい。これはひどかったな、今の。もうちょいか。あれ、もう一人の QB は、エリオット。ああ、もう上がってるか。ストロングアーム。スローパワーだいぶ上がったけどね。確かに。もうちょいスローパワーかな。まあ、いい感じには、スローアキューシー3つ。これは上がったばっかか。で、ここら辺の人が、惜しい、もうちょいだったな。で、フォスターはディープスレッド。まあ、とにかくディープスレッドだけやっていこうかなと思ってますね。なんかスピードがね、上がるような気がして。スピード、ダメか。まあ、やっぱりリリースが上がってほしいな、この人たちは。とにかく。ホッケンは上がったばっかだもんな。で、LT デッカーもまだ早いね。この辺の人は早いか。ジャスティスは上がってんじゃないか、さすがに。どうしよう。ランストッパーにしようか。ブロックシェーディング、タックル。まあ、いいですね。いいとこ上がってる。かな。クラウニー。キャンベルももうちょいだった気が。違うか。もう上がってんのか。ブックナー。DT。ジョセフ・デイの。スレイトン上がってる。オラフェ。もうちょい。まあ、この経験値、プラス2000上がったの結構大きいですね。ちょうどイーグルス戦までに全体の OVR も一つぐらいは上がりそうな感じがあるかな。ローガンね。意外に育ってる。ローガン。 テルダーも上がりそうだ。おお、すごい。カータももうちょい。あ、いいですね。結構、フルトンが上がるのは大きいな。お、どうせ上がってる。意外に。ただ、年がな、そろそろ、27なんで、あれなんですよね。どうせは。奥田ももう一息。ステーリング、ランサポート。まあ、どうしようかな。あんまり足は速くないから、ゾーンにした方がいいような気がするな。この選手に関しては。ランストップ、PRC。まあ、とにかくランストップ強めの、あれになってんだよな。ゾーンカバー、PRC。まあ、ゾーンカバー上げるか。ステーリング。どちらかといえば。全員マンカバーに向かってるんですけど、この選手だけ、ちょっと、あら、これだけ。なんか上がり方が微妙な。ヤングブラッド、まだか。クロスウェル。惜しい。でも次上がるな。これは。いいね。クロスウェルは80代になりそう。パットンは、どうしようかな。まあさすがに、マンでいいかな。ハイブリッドで。タックルが上がってるか。割とレベル上がった選手もそこそこいましたね。もうちょい。よし、じゃあまあこんなとこですかね。あ、アップグレードプレイヤーが出てる。今更。バーレーか。ノーベル上がってんだ。バーレーはどうしようかな。まあ、あれだな。ブレイクタックルでもいい気がすんな。あんまりでもパワーバックでもないのか。いや、一応これでしようか。お、結構いったな。チェンジオブディレクションも上がった。キャリーも上がった。いいですね。まあ、ビッグヒットまでカバーするしな。で、ケリーショート。ケリーショートは、どうしようかな。これずっとアジリティ系上げてるんですよね。この選手に関しては。ランブロックパワーが、まあ、ちょっとまんべんなく、ここら辺パスブロック、ランブロックパワー、ちょっと上がったな。いいですね。ノーウェル、上がったんだ。どうしようかな、ノーウェル。何上げよう。パスブロック、ランブロック、ランブロック、パスブロックパワー、ランか。この感じだと。ランブロック、これ上げた方がいいのかな。いや、迷うな。インパクトブロック。なんかでもパス、まあパスブロックの方がいいか、やっぱ。なんか下がってるし。なんか下がってないこれ。 いやいやいやいや、これでまあ、いいですかね。どうだろう。OVR、結構変わったかな。ああ、変わんねえか。変わんないもんだな。えーっそうだ、モラル見とこう。一応。これで今週はもう終わりか。これ、ペッパーズはめっちゃ上がってきたな。おー、ベッカムもイーランも60代やっと来た。で、TE でしょ。ホッケンソンも上がってる。いやー、なんとかみんな40代がいなくなりましたね、モラルが。これはまあ良かったな、確かに。やっといなくなった。ジャスティスがもう少しでこの先輩方に追いつきそうな勢いなんですけどね。まあ、オラフェがモラル50まで戻ったのも大きいですね、この試合で。うん。なるほど。こういう感じか。いやー、いいだろうな。この今季中にルートアピランスつけれるのかどうかってとこっすね。あとは、一応イーグルス戦まで間に合うのかな、ジョセフで。間に合わないか。ダメだ。イーグルス戦は間に合わないんだ。ああ、なるほどね。まあ、ちょっと、あんまり稼げなかったですけど、まあ、まんべんなくモラルも上げれて、人も育てれた方かな。ってとこですかね。はい。では、お疲れ様でした。